we are going to have a practice that helps to connect our heart with our brain and also our whole autonomic nervous system, the parasympathetic nervous system and the sympathetic nervous system, to bring them into balance. And there are several ways that it can be practiced. So traditionally, these two fingers go down, and then you have this mudra or gesture of power, of energy. And the main thing is that you want to use the thumb and the ring finger to block one nostril and the other without pushing a lot, just barely touching there. But for some people, to keep this like this is uncomfortable. To keep the two fingers down is uncomfortable. Then we put them at the forehead. And we still have the thumb and the ring finger available to us to work with the two nostrils. And if even that one is also uncomfortable for you, like that, then use whatever you can use. So you are always the expert on your body, and it's important that you are comfortable so that you can do the practice without struggling. Seated in a comfortable position, feeling the contact with the earth through the soles of our feet and through the support that the chair gives to us. And then feeling this alignment of our body straighten up here and not the spine in as possible for you without straining. I'm going to be using now the two fingers up here because I think that's probably the one that most of you are going to find most easy. So we are going to start by closing the right nostril. So what's your right side? Okay. So closing the right nostril and start inhaling through the left nostril to the third eye. Closing the left nostril, opening the right nostril, and exhaling through the right. Inhaling through the right nostril to third eye. Closing that right nostril, opening the left, exhaling through the left. And that's one round. And it's like a horseshoe. So you start on the left, exhale through the right, start on the right, inhaling, exhale through the left. Okay? Inhale through the left, exhale through the right, inhale through the right, exhale through the right, through the left, like a horseshoe. Before we continue, and that's one round, let's do something here to open the sinus. So we have some little indentations here. This comes more from Qigong, but this point is called welcome fragrance. And we do like little circles and push out. And you can feel that the sinus open there. Also, there are points here to open the sinus and points in the back here to open the sinus. But just if you have problems with the sinus, you might like to know those points. Okay, so let's go again. If this is a totally new practice for you, just follow what I'm saying and then notice. Sometimes if with inhale or the exhale or any part of the breath, there could perhaps, some few people, but some people feel unease, then just try not to inhale so much and not to exhale so much and see if it works with a less amount of air coming in and going out. And if not, try to notice where exactly is that you feel that unease and how to invite your body to relax with it. If it's totally uncomfortable, then just listen and imagine that you are doing the movement and don't go through it. Okay, so let's go again. Let's do 2 more of these at your own pace. Again, if your sinus gets stuck, open them up a little bit. And you always start through the left side. And then exhale through the right, inviting your body to relax. Inhale through the right. Exhale through the left. Let's do just one more of this. I'll be silent. When you finish, let's open again the sinus a little bit. Let's bring our hands to our chest and for a moment just observe any sensations. Smiling to our heart and our lungs. So this practice is cumulative. In the beginning, it might feel like, I don't know about this, because it's different to what you are accustomed to practice. But let's practice again. And this time I'm going to be suggesting the kind of energies that we are moving, the parasympathetic of rest and repair and the sympathetic of aliveness. And they are connected to whether you are inhaling through the left, which is the rest and repair energy, the energy of the moon, coming to third eye, to this area here that's so important because it's also the area of the pituitary gland, the gland, master gland that informs the functioning of all our internal glands and is totally connected to the vagus nerve too. So there you would have a double wham of autonomic nervous system, and then the hormonal system. And for those of you that don't know about the vagus nerve, it starts at the brainstem here. We have one on the right and one on the left, and they go down. They both have the same function. So in this case, right and left doesn't apply to our anatomy, but the fact that we are influencing here through the very center, it does apply to vagus nerve, etc., and the Indian and Chinese tradition. So the vagus nerve comes here, then it comes here to the base of the esophagus, it goes down, passes this plexus of the heart and the lungs, and that's how when we are breathing, we are massaging our heart, we are massaging our vagus nerve, we are sending to the viscera a sense of calmness and to the brain a sense of calmness. And then the vagus nerve collects all those sensations of calmness and sends it to the brain. And the brain is like a mirror. If it receives sensations of peace from further down, it's going to send more serotonin, dopamine, endorphins to help us even calm more. And that's why we keep practicing this, whether we feel like it or don't feel like it or whatever. It's like flossing your mind, the same way that every night you floss, brush your teeth, floss, so that things don't remain stuck there of whatever you ingested during the day. The same you do with your nervous system. Every day you work to let go of anxiety, to calm your nervous system with this breath, with the massage that we have done in other classes, with whatever resonates with you. Okay, so we have a deal, practicing every day. Okay, so now let's go back to this practice of the alternate nostril breathing, of working with the sensation of rest and repair, which strengthens and balances the parasympathetic nervous system. And then working with the energy of the sympathetic nervous system, the aliveness of the sun, and inhaling through the right, exhaling through the left, pacing ourselves with all that. Okay. It's after you get the hang of it, it's pretty simple, really. It's like a horseshoe. It always starts on the left. It always ends on the left. It goes, both ways, and then the left is the one that has a cooling energy, and it's then sent to the whole body, and the right is the one that has a warm energy, and then it's sent to the whole body. So let's try that, okay? And again, let's open here. Okay, and let's have the thumb and the ring finger available to us. Body straight and relaxed. Legs uncrossed. Thank you. Okay, so we start by closing the right nostril. Inhaling through the left, this cooling energy of the moon to the third eye, and then exhaling through the right, this cooling energy. So right now we are based on this moon energy, Chandra energy, the energy of the moon. And now we are going to inhale through the right, this aliveness, this energy of the sun, and it comes towards the area of the third eye. So all the right side is based on the energy of the sun. And now we close the right nostril, exhale through the left, and we are bathed with the energy of a lovely morning sun. And we now inhale again, the cooling energy of the moon through the left side. Remember a lovely summer night with full moon, perhaps, and feel bathed by that energy as you exhale through the right. And inhale through the right, the energy of the sun, warmth, aliveness. And exhale through the left, also that energy that you just inhaled of the sun. So now you are based on lovely sun energy. I'm going to be silent and let's do two more of this. Always starting with the left, exhaling through right, inhaling through right, finishing with the left. Notice that your spine is straight, if at all possible, the elbow a little bit separated from your chest to create more space inside, if comfortable. We always finish exhaling through the left. Take your time to get there. Whenever you naturally get there, lower your hand. And just for a moment, breathe through the two nostrils. Maybe you can open it in your sinus a little bit here with the welcome fragrance point. can have your hands at your lap, or you can have your two hands at your chest. So just noticing, if you are yawning, that's great. Yawning is a great way also to relax. It's part of one of the responses of the parasympathetic nervous system that shows it's engaging in relaxation. We can also relax without yawning. So it's whatever arises is great. But here we are working with these two energies, the aliveness and and the resting. So this one that we have been practicing is called Nadishodhana, the cleansing of the nadis, the cleansing of all the passages of chi, prana, nervous energy, all the vital energy. So this is to cleanse all that. It's like flossing your mind. And